Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra and I am the designer behind Sandra Stitches, and you're here for some crochet goodness. So let's get started with this video because we have a bunch of new scarves patterns that are all free on my blog. I will list them in the description. You will find them on my blog free, but I want to show them to you because each one of them has a little bit of a story, and I think that you will appreciate it. So let's get started. All right, so let's start with our first scarf. This is called the Glacire Scarf. Now, Glacire because when I designed it, I had in mind our trip to Norway, where we went to see the glaciers, and it was so amazing, and the colors just fit perfectly for the glacier. I also use this technique of giving it a ribbing at the end of the scarf, which is kind of unique. I designed this for men. I think it was for a gift for men, hope or event or something. Maybe even in my blog. I can't remember because it was about a year or two ago. But anyway, excuse me. This is the Glacire Scarf. Look at this texture. Okay, it's amazing. It's super easy. Nothing special, but it gives such a great atmosphere, and also it's very, very warm. I use here 4-weight yarn, and in these two colors. Of course, you can use any color you want, but I think this combination of this blue with a light kind of bluish green stripe here, amazing. And the ribbing, which is very, very unique. All right. Let's move to our next scarf. This one is a scarf that I just love. It's called the Papaya Scarf, and it's with pockets. Who does not love a scarf with pockets? All right, so you put it on. Oops, where is it? And you have your pockets, and you can put everything in your pockets, and you can go like this and hug yourself because you really love yourself. And if you feel cold in your hands, so you have the pockets. Again, this is using weight 4 yarn and a super simple stitch combination, and the pockets made with this ribbing kind of stitch pattern and attached to the scarf. It's called a Papaya Scarf because of the color of the yarn. Of course, it's a kind of a mustard color, but when I was working on this scarf, I was thinking about papaya for some reason, and then I decided to call it the Papaya Scarf. I love it. It's very comfy. It's very nice. It's very easy to work on, and it's long enough that you can put your hands and feel really, really comfortable during the winter and the colder days. All right, let's move to our next scarf. This scarf is very, very, very popular pattern on my blog. For some reason, I don't know why, because it's not a very super special scarf, but it is. For, every scarf is special. And but this one is super popular. It's called the Sky Scarf. It has this super simple granny clusters kind of pattern combination. And then I did this finishing on the ends of the scarf using some double crochet and single crochet. So it gives a unique atmosphere to the scarf. I use here a weight 3, I think, yarn, and in this gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's a light blue, but it's more kind of a purpley light blue, and it's super popular pattern on my blog, on my Ravelry, very popular. I designed this for one of underground crafters events. So yeah, really cute. I love it. It's wide enough, but you can make it wider, of course. It's long enough, you can make it longer, however you want to style it. And it has this cute ending on both ends of the scarf. So it gives it more, personality. So this is a sky scarf. Our next one is pink one. I love pink, I love blues, I love browns and beige. And this one is it's called Chains of Love. I had to look because this is one very old uh, design of mine. It's called Chains of Love scarf. Now, just take a look at the texture. Think maybe Valentine's. Think if you want to make a gift for one of your loved ones. Think all kind of thoughts. But this is the Chains of Love scarf. It's worked with the Jacob ladder stitch, which is what we call a mock cable stitch. Super, super, super easy. And I think beautiful because I love it. How it turned out. I use this pink yarn because I love pink, but you can, of course, use any color of yarn. This is wide enough for a scarf, and it's also long enough. It's very heavy, very comfy, very winter. And look how it looks on you. On me. Right. On me. Okay. So this is the Chains of Love scarf. All the patterns, as I said in the beginning, are going to be linked in the description box. And you can go to my blog and just work them. They are free. All right. Let's move to our next scarf, which is something completely different from what we saw until now. Because I am using here the Adrienne, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but the Adrienne square. This is a square that everybody knows how to work it, but I used it for an infinity scarf or a cowl or however you want to call it. Of course, you can make this open and then it's a regular scarf. I just worked the squares, one and attached to the other, and gave it this brown rounds around it to give it more texture and more color. This combination of colors is one of my favorites. I love this light greenish blue color and the brown. So this is the Adrienne cowl infinity scarf, however you want to call it. You can use it as a cowl like this. You can use it as a scarf. You can, put it on top of each other like this. You can put it on your head if you need some more protection. So you can use it like this, however you like it. So this is the Adrienne. There is, of course, the free pattern is on my blog. And I am not sure, but I will look if there is a video tutorial for the square. I believe there is, but I'm not so sure. But if there is not one in my channel, so you can find it on YouTube, just find the video tutorial for the Adrienne square, and it's fine. I love it. All right, let's move to our next one. This one is a scarf with hearts. This is the heart stitch pattern. I love it. Again, I used blues here. You can use any color combination. You can think maybe, Valentine's in reds and pinks, or maybe, I don't know, oranges, whatever. Rustic colors that I love as well. But this one I used pinks, and I used the heart shape stitch pattern and some window stitches here to give it a little bit of air, right? But can you see the hearts? It's amazing. It's called the Rythm scarf. And yeah, again, this is the width that I made it. You can continue with the stitch pattern and make it even wider. Maybe if you want to make it as a wrap, so you can make it wider and go like this. Okay, which would be amazing if it was wider. Or you can use it as a scarf as I use it. So this is the Rythm Scarf, very long. It's unisex. All my scarves are unisex. You can work them for women, for men, for children, however you want. You just adjust the size of it. Now for our last one. Our last one is not a scarf. It's not a cowl. It's not an infinity scarf. It's something completely else. Let's see. What is this? A skirt? No. It's a capelet. Now, a cape, a capelet. What's the real name for it? But look how beautiful this is. This one, I have to take out my sweater because if not, I will be too hot anyway. So this one is called the Forest Tales. The name became because the original sample that I made was in this forest green, deep green cascade yarn, and this is where I got the name. But then I made another one in this cream, beigey cream, little bit of pinkish in here, very, very soft, gorgeous color of wait for yarn. And let's try it on. This is more my color palette, but look how amazing this is. And it sits on your shoulders and it keeps you warm. I know people wear these for church or for any other religious gatherings, or sometimes for weddings. If you are wearing a beautiful, beautiful dress and you need something on top of it, you can work this couplet in, lighter yarn, so it can become something more amazing for a wedding or for a kind of a holiday celebration. Anyway, this is the last scarf I am going to show you from my collection. I have lots more, so we'll do another video. But this is a collection, I think it's great to start with the winter, or if you're watching this in the middle of the winter and you need an idea for a new scarf or a new couplet or a new cowl. So go to my website, to my blog, and find all the free patterns for these. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can continue and bring you more content like this. And if you want more of this, tell me in the comments. Also, tell me in the comments which scarf is the one that you're going to do first. I want to hear from you. All right, until the next time, bye.